Let me now talk about the aging population and our elderly. I have got elderly parents. My dad passed away last year. He passed away at the age of 91. My mom is today 88 years old. And in 4 years that I've been in East Coast, I've met many elderly. My heart goes to them. Elderly who are in the HDB heartlands, even elderly in the private estates. They all come to us, we go to them, we talk to them. And it heartens me each time I meet them, because they're full of life, full of life. And we will take care of all our seniors. Over the last 4 years, every division in East Coast has various programs to look after our elderly. In Bedok, we have CFAA, Community for All Ages. In Changi Simei and in Kampong Chai Chee, we have daycare centers to provide care and programs for our seniors. In Siglap, we have the Silver Blueprint, a comprehensive program to care for the elderly. We introduced the programs like Neighbours for Active Living. What is this program? We learned that in East Coast, there were elderly who were at risk of being readmitted to hospitals. We discussed with Changi General Hospital. They told us there's a group of elderly and in growing numbers who are going back to hospital 3 or 4 times a year. And we found out the reason. One, they have no family support. They were living on their own or with a spouse who's also an elderly. They were not able to follow their medication. And you know, when elderly are sick, almost every part of their body is not well. Sometimes they have to take medicine 3 times a day, 2 times a day, before food, after food, at night, in the morning. Even for us younger people, we also have difficulty coping, let alone the old. Some of them are at risk of falling down. There are many of them out there. The pioneers, 我们的坚果一台，是不是 pioneers? The pioneers are people who we honor, who we must care for. The volunteers are needed. And when we talk about the pioneers, I want to talk a little bit more also about another group of elderly who I've met in the last 4 years. These are all my elderly who are living in the private estates. We cannot assume that the elderly who live in private estates are without needs. We cannot assume that the elderly who live in private estates are functioning well and managing on their own. They talk to us, they speak with us, they tell us they also have needs. They tell us they are retirees, even if they live in big houses. They have needs too. We must connect with them. We must understand those needs also. Today, we are very fortunate. We have moved one step ahead. We have the Pioneer Generation Package, which shows that we care and support our pioneers regardless of whether they are in the HDB heartlands, the condominiums, or the landed property. Because the elderly deserve, the pioneer deserve all our support. The pioneers deserve all our attention. The pioneer deserve all our appreciation. Today, my dear residents, within 9 months in East Coast JRC, our volunteers, our Pioneer Generation ambassadors, have reached out to 9,000 of our pioneers. Reached out meaning knocked on the door, met with them, and talked to them. 9,000 in 9 months. Give a big round of applause to all our volunteers. Who are these volunteers? It's all of you. Many of you are here, I'm sure. You have the heart. You care for them. And you show that East Coast cares. 9,000 pioneers visited, spoken to, and cared for. Meaning that it's about 1,000 a month. And mind you, these are all volunteers. volunteers with the right heart and the right spirit. They will continue to visit the other pioneers. They will continue to reach out to the other pioneers and ensure that every pioneer out there in East Coast GRC will be acknowledged and supported. Now, they also are prepared to go back to the homes of these pioneers that they have met and do what? And explain. Earlier they explained the Pioneer Generation Package. After this, they're going to explain MediShield Life. Whether you are young, whether you are a child, whether you're a teenager, a young adult, whether you're the elderly, whether you are poor, whether you're middle income, whether you're a businessman, we care for you. We want to build a future of opportunities for all. To our pioneers and our elderly, you are our pillar of strength. You have given us so much learning points through your experience for us to grow, for us to mature, for us to be introspective of what we need to do as a community. It is because of you that all of us have grown to show what care in East Coast really means. It is volunteers like yourselves who will continue to make East Coast special for all of us. As we mature and develop, we will hold hands together. We will hold the hands of those who are slower and lagging behind. But we will never leave them behind. Some of them may have tripped and fallen, but we will be there to help them up. Am I right? They may have tripped and fallen. We'll be there to help them up. We will be there to help clean their wounds, nurse their wounds, and make them even stronger. And we will then walk with them again. We will make the next 50 years even better for our children and their children, because in East Coast, we care for everyone. So my dear residents, let me end by simply asking all of us. Let's vote for the team who truly cares for you, truly cares with you, and truly cares for East Coast, and truly cares for Singapore. Vote PAP! Thank you. Thank you for being wonderful, wonderful residents of East Coast. Majulah PAP, Majulah Singapore!